What's up, everybody? Bryson Michael RC here, and I just want to give you guys a real quick update. I probably won't be flying too much here for about a week. I was having a blast earlier today. I was so excited to get outside and fly some FPV, and so I went out and I was just like, I was balling around, and I think I just got too confident, like way overconfident, and that's kind of something that you find your limits, you know what I mean? It's just, you go out there, you're having fun, so you start pushing it a little bit more, trying something else, pushing it more. And I was flying around, zooming in and out of trees. There was a lot of trees over there, and didn't hit one of them, was having a blast, and I didn't see the 3-foot metal pole, like well pole. It was like a little drinking fountain pole that was sticking out of the ground at the park, and just walloped it smack. And I think it's yeah, it's this one. You can see the pin that's sticking half down there. That motor needs to be replaced. They're gonna get a whole new motor. It just pops off. I don't know if you can fix it or not. It doesn't look like anything screws on or anything. It kind of looks like this right here just goes down in, and then that little piece pushes up in. But I, for the life of me, have pushed on it with everything I've got, and I can't get that pin to go back up with the top on it. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to take it off and just kind of mess around with it, see if I can take it apart or whatever. So what I ended up doing is I took this apart as soon as I got home. I said, you know what, I got 2 quadcopters, so I'm going to go ahead and get the Martian in the air, take the FPV out of here. You know, the FPV for the Martian is coming in the mail. It's the last thing that I'm getting for a while. It'll be here shortly, next week sometime. Well, I'll be gone all next week, so I won't be able to fly this at least for another week and a half, unless I can fix this and put the FPV back in here. But anyway, so I decided to get the Martian out, and I've been working on this son of a bitch all day. No joke. All day. I just cannot figure out the PID tuning on this. And I don't know if it's the motors. I don't know if it's just the board, or I mean, I got this one tuned in real fast. It didn't take much time at all. But for some reason, this one is just, man, I don't know. I'm wondering if it's the props, to be honest with you. This thing just doesn't want to. It's doing this thing where the motors, like, you barely push on the throttle. In the motors, you can push up just a little bit and then just kind of leave the throttle alone, and the motors still excel. Like, they still keep going faster and faster and faster and faster. And then when you go to bring it back down, it shuts the motors off. So I don't know if I need to do some work on the ESCs in the programming. I can't figure out for the life of me what I need to do. I mean, I've messed with them. I've been in programming the crap out of this thing. Oh man, this thing's got hair all in it now. I'll take this off and hair from the front yard. I've broken 2 props now. That one and that one, I haven't even had it in the air for a long period of time because it won't level out. Like it, I can get it into the air, but the yaw rate on it is hardcore, and I brought the yaw all the way down. I mean, it is just spinning, and it's the same board that's in here, and this one doesn't have a hard yaw rate. and I've messed with the tuning and stuff. So I don't know if it has something to do with either the props or just the overall props and the sizes of the drone. There's a lot of variables to go into it. But I mean, it's just, the only time I can really get it in the air for an extended period of time is that I'm in straight yaw. And it yaws about as fast as that. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that toy quadcopter that has the Iron Man shield on it, which is kind of fitting because this has the Iron Man shield on the PDB board. But if you guys have ever seen that with the Iron Man shield, that little toy grade, it looks like a CMAX 6. That thing yaws at like 100 miles per hour. This thing is yawing like that, and I've got the yaw turned all the way down in the PID tuning. So I don't know why it's doing that. I'm having some malfunctions or something on it. I think what I'm going to do is, since I've messed with it all day, I'm going to go in and completely wipe the board, put new firmware on it all over again, and just kind of start from the beginning, because I've done everything I could to this thing today, and I still haven't been able to get it in the air. I've got all the FPV set up in it. The FPV's working fine. So, well, I had the whole FPV system set up in it. I don't have it currently because I had to take this out until I can get the PID tuning done in here, just because I'm putting everything back here in the back. It all fits back here, but as soon as I fit it back here, the USB port is right there. So I'm not going to put this. I actually ordered the VTX that's supposed to come in this one is a lot smaller, like really, really small. In fact, I can fit it up here somewhere. I mean, it's tiny. So I wasn't planning on putting this real big, huge one in here. In fact, it fits so good in the QAV180 that I think I'm just going to put it back as soon as the other VTX comes in. Because if I put the i6X if I put the i6B receiver in here, and I put the TS832S in here as well, then I have to put them both like back to back, to where the buttons and the display are still facing the outside, so I can still change the channels and stuff, and then it doesn't leave any room at all for a data cord to get down in there. And I know I can turn the board if I wanted to and just reset it in clean flight, whatever direction I set the board. But I like the board how it's set right now. It's all just kind of fitting in there exactly how I want it. I just kind of like how it's set up. So I'm gonna wait to hook up the VTX until I get the PID tuning done. What's going on there? Oh, I need to unplug it. Still plugged in. I'm going to spend some time tonight working on this, and if I can get this fixed, which I highly doubt it, but if I can get this fixed, then we'll try to put this thing back in the air. Problem with it is I don't know if when this broke and came off, it looks fine and it looks straight, but you never really know if the circumference of it got damaged or not until you actually put it on and see if it wobbles or scrapes against anything. So we'll find that out real quick, and I'll be pretty let down if I can get it fixed and that happens. But anyways, that's the name of the game when flying these drones. Just telling you guys, it's a really good idea that if you're getting 4 motors, one thing I didn't do is get a backup. A lot of people order 1 motor at a time. That way they can put quantity at 5 or quantity at 6. That way you can get backup motors. And I only ended up getting 4 motors because they came in a group of 4. But they sell these individually and singly, so I think when I do end up ordering motors, I'm going to order 2 at a time. Or something like that. Well, scratch that. I just put it all back in here because I got that to pop up in there. It's no longer hanging down. Let's see a comparison. There's one that's hasn't been broken. And this is the one that did. Doesn't look any different. I think it's good. I lost all my legs. I'm surprised I didn't hurt something like really hardcore. I mean, the way that I hit that, surprised something didn't crack. This thing's tough. I love this. These bullnose props here, these things have been awesome. I haven't had to change any because I haven't had any break. And then just trying to set the PIDs, I break 2 of these. These things suck. Look how thin they are. And look how thick those are. Like monstrously thick. These things are just terrible. So I wouldn't recommend these at all. Maybe I'll go through here and cut off 2 of each and just have props like that. It would work. Anyways, happy flying, guys. I'm gonna go out and do some test flights with this, and if it's working, I'm flying FPV all day tomorrow. Not all day, but all day Saturday.